Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Shadow, aka the Frozen Shadow Collector. Welcome to another Disney-related video on my channel. So, for today's video, guys, I thought since my last weekend video was well received, we'll do another one. And this time, we'll do all the 2022 limited edition dolls that are non-D23 variant exclusives. So, for those, we're going to be doing the 12-inch Frozen Sisters. We're going to be doing the Snow White, the Jasmine, the Merida, the Meg, and we're going to include Sherry in this as well because I have nowhere else to really fit her because she doesn't really fit any other theme other than being a 12-inch doll. She's part of a new line that they only released one doll for, so we're just throwing her into the mix for the fun of it. So if you guys are excited for that, be sure to that thumbs up, be sure to that sub button. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, here we go. So as you can see on your screen here, we got the tier list up. I just straight up did 1 through 5, even though the 6 right here, so we'll just add one more row below, which make it 1 through 6, since it's a lot easier doing it this way. And we're just gonna rank them one by one. So first things first, I guess we'll just start with the Sherry doll because I had no idea what else to do with it. Honestly, I think it's unique what they're doing with this type of series. Like, I didn't think they would ever do like a Marvel collection Disney designer type deal, but they did, so I think it's actually unique that they did this. I just wish they did more than just one doll upon release, because now it's just like sitting there going, huh, what do we do now? So I'm just going to leave her on the bench for now until I figure this shit out. I think for definitive number 1 though, I think the one I really like the most out of all the non-D23 variants is, it's either Meg or Merida. I can't really tell which one I like better, so I'm just gonna put them both at 1 for now, and then we'll leave 2 blank and just continue 3 onward. For number 3, I definitely like Jasmine a lot more than Snow White. I'm just not a fan of Snow White in general, so I never really cared for it, but the doll itself does look very good. I just don't really care for Snow White that much, so that's kind of why she's not really my priority in any way, shape, or form. So that's just my own deal with that. So for me, Snow White would end up being number 4, and then I don't know which one of these two I like more, the Frozen Sisters or the Sherry doll. Honestly, when we get a closer look at them, they both look very good in their own way. It's just, it's hard to tell. Like, technically, these are 2 packed in 1, but we're just gonna count them as 1, I guess. Also looks pretty good, I'd say. Anna, I'm not too fond of the way she looks here, my personal opinion, so that kind of weighs her down, weighs the pair together down a bit. So I'm not exactly sure how to really go about these. Honestly, they both are kind of like in 5, I guess. Probably would do this though. I do like Sherry a little better, because if we're doing like the overall likeness of these two as a pack, because technically they are 2 in 1, so it would probably be this way, to be honest. Yeah, it definitely would be this. Now, when it comes to Merida and the Meg, I honestly don't know which one I like more. I couldn't find the better photo for Merida, so we're just gonna stick with this leaked photo that came out months ago. But the non-D23 version of Merida is still very good. It's just, it's not as detailed as the D23 one, unfortunately. So that kind of does weigh her down a little bit. And this Meg, I think on her own, she doesn't really have a D23 variant. There's the 12-inch one with Hercules, but I don't know, like the 12-inch one with Hercules does have like a more elaborate dress, but I do think the 17-inch one is a lot better. So it would probably end up being this then. Meg as 1, and then 2 being Merida, and 3 Jasmine. I know some people like the simplistic look of Jasmine on the general release a lot more than the D23 one. I mean, to each their own, but I just think the D23 one is like leagues better than the general release store that you see in front of you. That's just my personal opinion. You guys can let me know what you think down below. But for general releases, yeah, this is pretty much it. We didn't really get much general releases this year. They're also just variants of the D23 dolls as well, so that kind of sucks on its own. because pretty much the same characters get two dolls in the same year, which is cool, but then at the same time you just go, oh, we didn't really get that much. I guess as a whole, in terms of limited edition dolls, it feels like we got a lot simply because every month we were getting the designer dolls, so that probably is why it feels like we did get a lot this year, but at the same time we really didn't. It's just the designer collection that made it feel like we got so much this year. But to each their own, I guess. You guys let me know what you think, what your personal rank is. I was debating on just combining the D23 ones and the non-D23 variants into the same tier list, but I personally would rank the D23 variant over the general release version, so it kind of seemed a little pointless to me. I'll probably do a quick run through of the D23 dolls in a different video. I mean, there's only, what, 5 of them? Technically 6, I guess, if you count Hercules as its own entity, even though it's kind of packed in with Meg as Platinum Edition, so you guys let me know what you think down below. That's pretty much it for this video. There's honestly no news going on for Disney Limited Edition dolls. There are like limited edition steelbook cases for like old classic movies, but that's pretty much it that's going on right now in the doll world. So you guys let me know what you think down below. What is your personal tier list for 2022? Do you think this was a good year for 2022? You let me know your thoughts down below. Personally, I think overall, in terms of the amount of dolls we got, then yeah, I guess you could say this was a great year for 2022. But if you're going like more quality over quantity, then I guess not, because there was so many dolls. I guess you could argue that the quality overall wasn't up to par as it should be, I guess is what you could argue. The D23 ones, I think, though, no matter how you slice it, they're fantastic, each one of them. So those I have no problem with. The regular releases, the general releases, those I think could have been touched up a little bit more, but again, it's just personal preference. You guys let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.